decent amount against Stoutland and Hatterene. And a Thunder Wave.
Excellent!
What a reflect! More against Thunderous than it does Goodra. That's a critical hit right off the bat. Not against Arctozolt. Blizzard in response. Hello and welcome to another Iceberg video. We are back with another episode of Pokemon Showdown, but this episode is going to be a little bit different because recently I interacted with a new game mode. It is called Free-for-All, and basically what that is that it's 4 players and all 4 players are against each other. So this episode is going to be nothing but free-for-all battles, so we'll see how we do. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. We've got Goodra, Wailord, Rotom, and Thundurus. Gonna start things off with a Grass Knot against Wailord. Rotom starts off with a Protect. Water Spout does a lot more against Thundurus than it does Goodra. That's a critical hit right off the bat, and Breaking Swipe takes Wailord down. First KO of the game, and it's a big one. Vanillux. That'll be interesting. I'm gonna switch out. Let's see if I can read anyone here. Durant is heading on. Goodra with a Protect. Will-O-Wisp misses Vanillux. Okay, so not a lot of action that round. We're most likely going to get a bit more action here. We're going to go Iron Head against Vanillux. They're going for a switch. And a Will-O-Wisp against Durant. Iron Head doesn't do a lot. Breaking Swipe doesn't do a lot either. Does lower all of our attacks, so got to be careful of that. Superpower against Rotom. And of course, Rotom goes for a Protect. They're reading almost everything I'm doing so far. Breaking Swipe, once again, doesn't do a lot. So we're waiting on Seav here. Seav might lose out of it. Never mind. There's a Blizzard against Goodra. Recovers back to the green. Iron Head misses Toxicroak. Drain Punch should help Toxicroak a lot here. Breaking Swipe doesn't do a lot. So everyone's at the yellow except for Rotom. Now Goodra and Durant are actually in the red. Gonna go for a superpower against Rotom. Seav only has 30 seconds, so he's got to respond quick. I don't think he's gonna do it. Oh, he's done it. And he's gotten a double team, takes down Goodra, and takes down Durant, and he decides to freeze Toxicroak with that. What a play! Alright, so up next, we're gonna go Musharna here. Espeon also heading out, so we had the same idea here. Psychic. You know what? I'll let Espeon do that. We're going to go... And, of course, Rotom decides to Protect. Espeon goes for a Calm Mind, and Toxicroak was frozen anyway, so now I'm going to go for Psychic against Toxicroak. Espeon goes for a Protect. Rotom with a Blizzard, and Toxicroak is out. So the Psychic fails. Barbaracle is up next. We'll go against Rotom again. Unless Rotom can Protect again. Goes for a Will-O-Wisp instead. And Psychic does a lot of damage. Going for a Shell Smash. I feel like I have a lisp when I say it sometimes. It's totally unintentional. Okay, going for an Imposter play. I didn't realize they had Ditto there. Gonna go for a Moonblast against the other Mushar. Okay, 2 people decide to Protect, and the Rock Slide only hits me. Gotta go for a Psychic against Barbaracle now, and they go for a switch. Kingdra heading on. Liquidation puts Espeon to the yellow, recovers back into the green, goes for a Calm Mind, and Psychic is a critical hit and puts Barbaracle eventually down to the red. Next step, we're going to go Moonblast against Kingdra. Alright, so protect by Espeon, and Musharna recovers back into the green. Kingdra goes for a Rain Dance, and Moonblast puts Kingdra down to the yellow. So why not do it again? Alright, so a Hydro Pump against Musharna goes to the red, and a double against Musharna. Liquidation takes Musharna down, and Kingdra down as well from Espeon's Psychic. It puts me at 4 Pokemon and puts everyone at 4 Pokemon except for whatever that username is. Crocodile and Sigilyph both heading out. That could be a problem for me. Gonna go Heat Wave because it hits everyone. And I like moves that hit everyone. Liquidation takes down Espeon, and Heat Wave doesn't do a lot against either. High Horsepower will take down Barbaracle. Duraludon and Vanillix are heading out. Gonna go Heat Wave again. Heat Wave does a bit more this time. Body Press, super effective against Crocodile. And Vanillix playing it safe with an Aurora Veil. So up next for Ciav is Venusaur. Air Slash is good, but because Venusaur is a poison type, Psychic should also work. Oh wow, down to 3, recovers back to the yellow. Blizzard will take down Venusaur. Alright, so next time, don't go for Ciav because he's down to 2 Pokemon. So since I said not to go for Ciav, I'm going to go against absolutely everyone else, and of course it misses Duraludon. Flash Cannon will take down Vanillix, though. Duraludon eventually down to the yellow. Looking pretty good so far. Hippowdon is up next. Gonna go Heat Wave again, because why not? They're going for a switch. Zeraora's heading on. And a Protect by Duraludon. I just realized, is Duraludon a Dragon type? He is, so Heat Wave's not going to work very well after all. So we're going to go Psychic against Hippowdon. Doesn't do as much as I would have hoped, and eventually Sigilyph is taken down by a Draco Meteor. We're going to go for Sceptile here. Got some pretty good options. Gonna go... Does he have Contrary? He does not, so I don't really want to go for a Leaf Storm. We're gonna go Focus Blast against Duraludon.
Nope.
And Duraludon goes for a Protect. Grass Knot does a decent amount against Hippowdon. And a High Horsepower will take down Zeraora. So it seems like Ciav could be the first one out. Why does he always transform to me? That's what I don't understand. We'll try the Focus Blast again, and we'll see if it hits Duraludon this time. Dragon Pulse doesn't do a lot against Hippowdon, and of course, Focus Blast ends up missing this time. Duraludon eventually down to the red, taken down anyway by a High Horsepower. Umbreon's up next. Is my Focus Blast gonna hit this time?
Nope.
Umbreon goes for a Protect. Hippowdon goes for a Protect. And Focus Blast is blocked, and so is Dragon Pulse. So, not the most eventful. Gonna go Focus Blast again. Umbreon fails the Protect, and Focus Blast misses again. Dragon Pulse and High Horsepower both against Umbreon. Recovers back to the green. So if we gang up on whatever that username is, if we could all work together, that could give us a chance. And by us, I mean me. Dragon Pulse puts Umbreon down to the yellow. Another Dragon Pulse. Foul Play goes against Sceptile. Whirlwind switches out onto Marowak. That's a good strategy. And now could be a good time to go for Leaf Storm.
Nope.
And of course, Marowak goes for a Protect. And the Whirlwind with another switch out goes to Pelipper.
Nope.
Seov has a minute to reconnect, so... Alright, Wide Guard by Pelipper. Dragon Pulse does a decent amount against Ditto. Struggle doesn't do a lot against Sceptile. They go back to Umbreon here. I'm starting to realize the strat. They're using Whirlwind so much because of the Stealth Rock. That's a very clever move. And it chews into the HP of all of the Pokemon rather than just one. I like what Ricardo's doing. And there he goes. And the Focus Blast finally hits this time, and Umbreon is out. Pelipper is heading out. Gonna go for a Dragon Pulse. So waiting on Ricardo. Hopefully we don't wait for too long. Alright, so it's just me against Pelipper here. And Dragon Pulse puts Pelipper down to the red, recovers to the yellow. And Pelipper down to 3. Goes for a Tailwind? Might work out if Pelipper goes first next time. He does not. And because of that, Dragon Pulse takes him down. So finally onto Marowak. And now we can go for the Leaf Storm. And that will be the end of that first free-for-all battle of the video. And it's the first win for me. So with that, we are heading into the next battle. We got Basculin, Stoutland, Thundurus, and Hatterene. Wow, I really start off with Thundurus 2 battles in a row. Basculin starts off with a Protect, so does Stoutland, so does Hatterene. What is this game? Alright, going to go for a Thunderbolt again. They're going to go for a Switch, and what a read that is. And a Thunder Wave doesn't affect Thundurus here. Dazzling Gleam does a decent amount against all of us. Flygon is the most troubled by it. Is Knockoff going to work well against Hatterene? It's probably going to do normal effect. It's super effective against Psychic, but not very effective against Fairy. Also, why do so many Pokemon have that move? Hatterene goes for a Protect. Reads the Knockoff. Here's an Earthquake. Doesn't do a lot against Stoutland. And Facade is blocked by Hatterene as well. We're going to try a Thunderbolt against Stoutland. That does a bit more. Recovers back to the yellow. Earthquake again. Does a decent amount against Stoutland and Hatterene. And a Thunder Wave. What a Reflect! It goes back to Stoutland off the Magic Bounce. And with that, we're going to try Grass Knot against Flygon. Stoutland's paralyzed. Grass Knot doesn't do a lot against Flygon. Dragon Claw takes down Thundurus. That will be the first KO of the game. Dazzling Gleam will be the second KO of the game, as Flygon is out as well. Oh, and speaking of Flygon, we've got Articuno Galarian as well. Hatterene goes for a Protect. Rock Slide takes down Stoutland. Does a decent amount against Articuno as well. Decides to go for a Recover. So that's a move we gotta watch out for. Clefairy's up next. We're gonna go Rock Slide again. Clefairy goes for a Protect. Rock Slide does a decent amount against both of them. Articuno with the Calm Mind. And Hatterene flinched. Couldn't move from that. Dragon Claw against Articuno. We'll need to go for Thundercloud Strife pretty soon, though. Because he's at 6 Pokemon still. Articuno with the Recover. Moonblast. Flygon very close to being KO'd here. Eventually down via Dazzling Gleam. We're going to go for Nidoking next. And we're going in. Sludge Bomb against Hatterene. Freezing Glare. Okay, never mind. Hatterene was going for a Psychic anyway, so... Gonna go to Galvantula. We're gonna go for a Thunder. We'll see if that works against Hatterene. Actually, no. Actually, yes. Thunder will take down Hatterene here. Articuno fails the Hurricane. Moonblast doesn't do a lot. Arctozolt. Alright, so we're going to play it a bit patient here. Sticky Web. We'll see if this affects anyone in the long run. Hurricane will take down Galvantula. Doesn't even need to be super effective. Alright, so Pheromosa and Dragonite remain. Now that Hatterene is out... Oh, wait, Clefairy's still here. We could go for a dual Wing Beat against Clefairy. Articuno goes for a Recover. A crit the first time, and Clefairy down to the yellow at the second time. Icicle Crash puts Articuno down to the red. Moonblast does not do a lot against Dragonite. Gonna go for an Extreme Speed next time. Alright, so who's gonna go first this time? Dragonite with the Extreme Speed. Freezing Glare does a lot against Arctozolt. Blizzard. In response, Articuno and Dragonite are both eliminated. And that puts me down to one Pokemon, Pheromosa. The thing about 4-player battles is, even if I get KO'd first, I'll still probably have to watch the rest of this. I don't have to technically, and maybe if I do a free-for-all battle in the future, I don't know if I will. But for this video in particular, yeah, I'll see how the others do. So up next for Thundercloud Strife, we've got Pelipper. Gonna go for a throat. No, we're gonna go for a U-turn. U-turn against Clefairy. That will be enough. Apparently Clefairy resists that. Hurricane takes down Pheromosa. That's it for me. Everyone else is at 4 Pokemon now. Dugtrio is up next. Basculin goes for a Protect. Dugtrio with a Sucker Punch. Doesn't do a lot. In response, a Hydro Pump missed. You could call that a missed opportunity. Dugtrio with the high horsepower. Does a decent amount against Basculin. But Hydro Pump will take Dugtrio down this time. Head Smash takes down Pelipper as well. Wow, everyone's taken out from that. We might have a DQ due to a disconnection. It could be a 1v1 from here. And we'll see what happens next. Zarude against Inteleon. We've got to Protect. Blocks the Ice Beam. That's a good start for Zarude. Ice Beam again. Does a decent amount against Zarude. Recovers back to the green. And Power Whip will take down Inteleon. Nidoqueen is up next. Zarude goes for the Protect. Reads a Sludge Bomb. Is Zarude a ground type? Dark Grass type. Okay, I can see why he wanted to avoid the Ice Beam or whatever. Eventually ends up getting taken down by the Sludge Bomb, and it is level again. They've got an Urshifu. How will Nidoqueen deal with this one? Nidoqueen goes for a Protect. And a super effective and a critical hit. And it's a multi-hit move? Are you kidding me? Urshifu was able to break through a Protect with a multi-hit super effective move. That is crazy. And it might be the turning point in this battle. Surging strikes again. Zygarde is still in it at 4%. Responds back with 1,000 arrows. And Zygarde goes to its complete form. Surging Strikes will take down Zygarde eventually. And that is game over. Chobby's gonna win this one. That ended up being a crazy game in the end. I'm gonna play one more in this episode. It would be good to go 2 for 3 here at the very least. So let's see who we have. Alright, so we got Arctozolt, Braviary, Hitmonlee, and Celesteela. Gonna go... Okay, I like this moveset. We're gonna go Rock Slide to start off. And they go for a switch out. Rock Slide doesn't do a lot against anyone. Blizzard increases speed, apparently. Air Slash is super effective against Hitmonlee. So Arctozolt had a blunder policy. Because Mew avoided the attack, Arctozolt's speed is now doubled. Blizzard again will take down Hitmonlee for the first KO of the game. Mew opting for a Stealth Rock. I'm going to go for Morpeko. Morpeko's a Dark type, but doesn't have a Dark type move. I do think Aura Wheel should be a good one. Celesteela with the Wide Guard. Bolt Speak does a lot. Aura Wheel as well to take down Celesteela. That was a bit of a double team there. And with that, Morpeko is now in whatever form that is. Drapion is up next. Oh, so now Aura Wheel becomes a Dark type. That's kind of cool. There's a, not super effective, but a critical Psychic. But Aura Wheel takes down Mew. Knockoff doesn't do a lot, but does knock off the Citrus Berry. Alright, so up next is Delibird. And here's to another one-hit KO. Never mind, goes for a Fake Out, preventing Morpeko from moving. Luckily the Blizzard misses, but the Rock Slide... Okay, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting Morpeko and Arctozolt to survive and Delibird to get the one, to be the one taken out from that, but I'll take it. Gardevoir's up next. Gonna go for Trick to switch items. Rapid Spin does not do a lot. Blizzard is enough to take down Morpeko, and Rock Slide is enough to take down Arctozolt. We'll go for Zygarde. It's the 10% version. I don't know if it's that good, but we'll see. We've got Aerodactyl. Thousand Arrows should be a good one. Drapion with a Protect. Rock Slide doesn't do a lot. Gardevoir down to the yellow. Thousand Arrows protected by Drapion puts Gardevoir to the red. It ends up being a bit of a smackdown as well. We'll go for Thousand Arrows again. That's got to take down somebody, right? Dual Wing Beat, enough to take down Drapion. Use the Thousand Arrows again. Gardevoir is down. Aerodactyl is still in it. Mimikyu's up next, and Braviary is out as well. We're going to go Iron Tail against Aerodactyl, because he's got to go. Alright, so a dual Wing Beat misses Zygarde. Iron Tail takes down Aerodactyl. Play Rough, super effective against Zygarde, taken down as well. Alright, so Noivern is not a very good option. We'll go for a Molga. Lanoon is out as well. We'll go for Acrobatics. That'll most likely take down its Disguise and nothing more than that. Shedinja is heading on. So the Disguise being busted. A Throat Chop as well. Play Rough in response. And Linoon recovers back to the green. Gonna go for a Nuzzle. No, I won't. We'll go Acrobatics again. And Shedinja goes for a Protect. Shadow Sneak is blocked. Acrobatics is blocked. And Linoon going for a Belly Drum. So we gotta watch out for that. Alright, so Acrobatics against Linoon to make sure that He doesn't go for anything special. Shadow Sneak, that's a good read. Acrobatics will take down Linoon. And with that, it is Tidal who is currently in the lead. He's got 4 Pokemon. The rest of us have 3. Celesteela is up next. We'll go for Acrobatics against Mimikyu. And that will be enough to take Mimikyu down. We've gotten ourselves a level here. So up next for Tidal, we've got Calyrex Shadow. What's the difference between Calyrex and Spectrier? They're both like DLC Pokemon, right? We'll go for an Acrobatics against Calyrex. Psyshock does a decent amount. Acrobatics does a bit more. Calyrex recovers to the green. Brave Bird resisted by Celesteela. And Flash Cannon in response, and Braviary's in the yellow. Gonna go for Acrobatics again to take down Braviary. Calyrex with a Psyshock. That's enough to take down Braviary. Molga fails on the Acrobatics. Flash Cannon puts Calyrex to the red. Shedinja is up next. We'll go for a Nuzzle against Celesteela. Asteroid Barrage. Shedinja is able to block it with a Sash. Celesteela paralyzed and down to the yellow. Poltergeist does a lot against Celesteela. Calyrex is taken down, though, by an Air Slash. That was an interesting round. Molga in a bit of trouble, though. Centiskorch is up next. We'll go Acrobatics, and we'll do it against Shedinja. Going for a Protect there, so yeah, forget I said anything. Blocked by the Fire Lash as well, and Molga is eventually eliminated. We'll go for a Noivern, and we are going to go for a Hurricane against Centiskorch. Very close to being KO'd there, down to the red. Fire Lash will take down Shedinja, and Celesteela cannot use its move. Zekrom is up next. The last Pokemon for Freezing Soap. And I know exactly how to deal with it. Draco Meteor, that will be a one-hit KO. And we are down to 3. Leech Life resisted by Celesteela. Flash Cannon puts Noivern down to the yellow. We're going to go for a Boom Burst here. And doesn't take out either of those 2 Pokemon. Fire Lash, super effective against Celesteela. Rabombi is heading out. Gonna go for a Hurricane against Rabombi. I have a feeling Centiskorch is going against Rabombi as well, but can't do so here. Taken down by the Moonblast, and Hurricane misses. Regieleki is the last Pokemon heading out for Tidal. So we're gonna go Hurricane again. Electroweb doesn't do a lot, but Noivern is down to the red, and Moonblast will take Noivern down. Bouffalon is the last Pokemon heading on for me. And we are going to go for a Head Charge against Rabombi. Thunder Cage will take Rabombi down. So Tidal, Yuri-chan, and I are all down to 1 Pokemon. So I'm going to go for the Dynamax. Max Knuckle against Kartana. And Thunder Cage doesn't do a lot against Bouffalon. Smart Strike, resisted but a critical hit. Recovers back to the green, though. Max Knuckle doesn't take down Kartana, but puts it down to the yellow. Now going to go for a Max Strike against Regieleki. And Regieleki goes for the Dynamax. So does Kartana. We are going all in. Max Lightning puts Bouffalon down to the yellow. Recovers back to the green. Max Steel Spike puts Bouffalon back down to the yellow. And Max Strike takes down Regieleki. And it's between Bouffalon and Kartana now. Who's going to come out on top? It's gonna be me! That is game, and Bouffalant takes it home. We are 2 for 3 on this episode. And for a 4-player battle, that is very good. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll talk to you in the next video.